led the nation in scoring for a reason. This guy can really play.
And even though, Steve, he's on the smaller end of the scale in terms of his size, he absorbs contact pretty well and has nice change of pace. He's going to surprise some people with how productive he is. And, you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
And it's good. Here's Lillard. Dishes to Beal. He kicks it to Leonard. And Beal kicks to Lillard. They get it back. The dish to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Leonard. Beal dishes to Leonard. Can't get it to go. Now the elites take it the other way. Here's the Prophet. Back to Davis. He feeds it to Ross. Leads him in there. Here's Barnes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You know, you look at this young man, the physical tools clearly there. Length, athleticism, he's got a nice package.
You know, so often for NBA decision makers, that's where it all starts. Some things you can teach, but those physical gifts are something you either have or you don't.
Offensive rebound. Robinson, that's good.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
On defense, the Stars. And there's the pass to Barnes. Here's the Prophet. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The tray. The shot is off. Now the Stars take it the other way. Stolen away. Now here's Henson, guarded by Robinson. Here's the Prophet. Another shot. The shot's good from Henson.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Here's Lillard. Passes it to Beal. Pass to Robinson. And he converts the layup.
And you see Bradley Beal out of Florida, really the prototypical shooting guard in the NBA. He's got size, range on his shot. He can handle the ball. He's athletic, projected to be a high lottery pick. He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
Lillard, the pass to Beal. The feed to Robinson. He dishes it to Lillard. Gets it to go. And if you were going to pick one question mark for Beal, it might be height. Now, this is interesting. He's got two older brothers who played college football. He's got two younger brothers who both weigh over 320 pounds apiece. But Beal, who's right in the middle, a kid from St. Louis, a little undersized at the two guard. Clark about 6'4" or so in shoes.
Well, Kevin, I think you've really said it all there. I mean, I will add this. He did get 7 rebounds a game at Florida. But other than that, I can't add to what you already said, partner.
Here's Lillard after the elites pick up 2. And Beal kicks to Robinson. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Robinson's got 6.
Well, that's what he does. He's going to fight and battle on the offensive glass all night.
Down low. Henson dishes to Barnes. And that one's good.
His ticket to the NBA is his great scoring ability.
He's putting it on display, guys. Getting buckets right and left.
The Stars making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Now, here's Lillard. Feeds to Beal. Out of bounds, the elites take possession.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Here's the Prophet. Kicks to Barnes. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
For most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives. Well, you talk about a guy who battles on every possession. I mean, he's definitely a guy I think of. How many times have we seen him go way out of his way to try to make a play?
Yeah, I like the way he freely gives up his body to make a winning play, to make a play that helps his team. That speaks to me to his competitive nature.
Now here's Waiters. He passes to Barnes. Davis setting the pick for Barnes. Nails the runner. Barnes has got 6 points.
This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of his caliber.
Well, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that.
And Lillard kicks to Beal. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And he's certainly impressed with his play thus far.
Yeah, a chance here to make an impression with so many eyes on you, and he's risen to the occasion.
.103 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rivers. Gets it to go. Now it's just a 3-point elite lead.
And defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
Now here's Waiters. Open look. Good on the jump shot. Waiters got his second basket.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Robinson misses. The Elites leading by 5. Here's the Prophet. Good off the drop step. The Prophet's got 6.
You know, I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
Yeah, not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well.
White the pass to Leonard. Dishes to Robinson. Here's Rivers. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Here's the Prophet. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Elites lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back, everyone. The Rookie Showcase proving to be a great event already. Lots of talent and a lot of energy on display here tonight.
And this game really a glimpse ahead at the exciting young players who hope to make a big splash this coming season.
Well, they're off to a nice start here, Clark, showing the gifts and talents that have made them so coveted by NBA teams.
On the court for the Stars. Myers Leonard is out there with Thomas Robinson. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. Then it's White. And it's Rivers in at the 1. Now here's Waiters. Here's the Prophet. He kicks to Harkless. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Good. Harkless has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Stars trail by 6. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Got a piece of it. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That's his first foul. And the Elites will go with a different look here. Davis is... Rivers off a pick from Lamb. That's good. 9 points for Austin Rivers.
Austin Rivers, of course, the son of Celtics coach Doc Rivers, highly touted coming out of high school. Had a good year at Duke, didn't dominate, but was still very productive and felt he was ready to enter the NBA draft.
Rebounded by Lamb.
They may have to start looking for some other options because he's really struggling out there.
Here's the break. The dish now to Henson. He feeds it to Barnes. Here's the Prophet. From deep. Tries again. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. And guys, when you look at Rivers, he's a terrific ball handler and an outstanding shooter as well. I mean, he doesn't have elite size or blow-you-away athleticism, but he plays with such confidence and poise as a scorer, and he's got a ton of moves that he's able to use. You've got to think he'll become a really good player at the NBA level.
The Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Michael Kidd goes 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You look around the gym, a lot of movers.
The Elites trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Barnes. Here's the Prophet. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Stars up 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
47.
Welcome back in the first half in the books for the NBA Rookie Showcase. These young prospects still raring to go. The Prophet in its shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. Here's the Prophet. He's got 6. Hits the bucket. The Prophet's got 8.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Boy, he's been so cool out there, composed, never rattled. I mean, a very steady contributor to the offense.
Here's the Prophet. He's got 8. Launches a 3. Lillard with the rebound.
They keep pounding them on the glass here in this one. Just a tremendous job rebounding the ball.
Well, that's half the battle. I mean, you go after it every single time. It's a mindset. You never assume the shot's going in. You've got to always assume the shot's going to come off the rim, and it's going to be yours.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Lamb with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Rivers can't get it to go.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's the Prophet. Misses it from 7 feet out.
In a game that can affect your draft stock, bad timing to struggle like this.
Yeah, he's not helping himself, that's for sure.
And we touched on his draft stock earlier. It might be going up the way he's playing today.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, he's been something, hasn't he? Really competing well out there.
Here's Davis. Goes back up. Here's the Prophet. He tries for 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
He just hasn't been able to build any momentum in this game. He's got to find something out there.
Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
From the baseline, here's Zeller. Feeds it to White. Pass to Lamb. Shot clock at 4. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. .11 feet out, and he hits it. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
A 3-ball, and Rivers with the basket on the assist by Lillard. And that's now 21 points for Austin Rivers.
Well, I'm excited to watch Damian Lillard, the explosive rookie point guard out of Weber State. You know, his stock quickly rose last season as he upped his scoring to almost 25 points per game, leading the country. Scouts consider him the best point guard prospect in the draft.
Pass to Lamb. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. And it's White missing.
And Lillard's shooting ability, guys, will be highlighted in workouts. I mean, I think in a game like this, he'll try to make plays for others and show how he can run a team. That's been the question mark for him.
No good from Lamb. The Leeds trailed by 7. Marshall with it. Picked up by Rivers. Marshall gets the bucket.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down. And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
Here's Barnes, and he drops it in from the low post. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
They made that one look easy, didn't they? You know, Harrison Barnes could.
And the Stars have possession. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Stars. Damian Lillard out there with Austin Rivers. There's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Beal in at the 3 slot. And there's the feed to Ross. Here's the Prophet to take the lead. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist. Kidd-Gilchrist has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rivers dishes to Lillard. Poked away. Waiters with the ball. Picked up by Kidd-Gilchrist. Here's the Prophet. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, I don't know who has that kind of range. That's well beyond the arc.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
And Henson kicks to Waiters. Over Rivers. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist by Henson. 10 points for Dion Waiters. Rivers passes to Lillard. And the shot is good.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Here's the Prophet. Lillard with the rebound.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Here's the Prophet. He dishes it to Waiters. Davis setting the pick for Waiters. Spins to the middle, and in he goes for the easy 2.
Great pick, and that gave him enough space to get to the hoop and finish.
Rivers with it. Feeds it to Lillard. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him. Barnes. And it's the Elites with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's the Prophet. The offensive rebound. Henson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Now Rivers. Kicks it to Lillard. He passes it to Beal. Dishes it to Lillard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Harrison Barnes, as you mentioned, Steve, a nice college career. Back in high school in Iowa, he was drawing comparisons to Kobe Bryant. And I don't think, obviously, he met up quite with those expectations in his short time in Chapel Hill.
Well, Kevin, that's an unfortunate comparison. Anybody putting a college player's name in the same breath as Kobe Bryant. That being said, Barnes has a chance.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Beal. He kicks it to Lillard. Lillard gets the screen from Robinson. Leonard.
Well, it's still within reach.
Yeah, but their offense, Steve, needs to be just about perfect from here out.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Two-possession game now, so strategically everything changes a little bit. Those were very important foul shots.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas, just... Stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, he showed a very steady hand in converting those two free throws, and now their lead is that much more secure.
And here is Marshall over Rivers. Connects! And the Stars have possession. So the Stars end up winning it.
Well, you have to be excited for the upcoming